Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler here with the OBX wave report. Actually, it's evening time, filming at about 5:18 on this Tuesday, August the 15th. And right now we've got 1 foot waves rolling in off the North Atlantic Ocean, maybe some slightly larger waves on the sets. Strong southwesterly winds blowing in and blowing out the surf. Somewhat choppy conditions, and the swell coming in at a pretty high angle, and you can see that texturing from those strong southwesterly winds on the wave faces as they come towards shore. No surfers out here south and east of Jeanette's Pier right now. A couple of waders, maybe a bodyboarder. Yeah, looks like someone's got a bodyboard. Did get out there for surf session number 155 today. Not amazing surf down there in South Nags Head, but definitely better than it is right now here at Jeanette's Pier. And looking forward to tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, we do expect better conditions. Let's hope that is the case. All right, so let's get down to some of the official wave monitor and buoy observations. Here at Nags Head, conditions are 1 foot choppy, east-southeast swell in the range of about 1 foot at 10 seconds. Southwest winds at 18 miles per hour, gusts up to 24. Air temperatures hot 90 degrees. Ocean water temperatures 70 with that upwelling and those westerly winds. Right at the 1 foot plus conditions with some chop. East-southeast swell at 1.2 feet in 10 seconds. South-southwest winds at 25 miles per hour, getting pretty strong down there at Rodanthe with those south-southwesterly winds. Air temperatures a little bit cooler at 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures considerably warmer at 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And then down at Buxton, right now, waves in the range of 1 foot plus choppy conditions and east-southeast swell at 1.3 feet and 10 seconds. South-southwest winds 24 miles per hour. Air temperatures 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, look at that chop. Some white caps out there with those southwesterly winds blowing very strong. Does show you how the waves are getting blown out. Far offshore, swell's rather large, and you can kind of get a hint of that with those white caps that you see out there as you look out in the distance. All right, so last of all, an observation at Frisco. Frisco, much larger waves with those southwesterly winds blowing more onshore with 3 foot plus and choppy conditions. 5.2 foot swell out of the south-southwest at 6 seconds down there at Frisco. Very rapid period for those 5.2 foot swells there. South-southwest winds at Frisco also 25 miles per hour. Okay, some tropical weather discussion. We have some interesting information for you from the tropics, and according to the scientists, the African dust cloud that typically emerges in August has arrived a little bit later this year, and the dust cloud does tend to suppress tropical cyclone formation. And this Saharan dust cloud emerging off of Africa is expected to break up by around August 20th. Already we're starting to see some signs of the tropical cyclone suppressing dust already starting to show some weakening. And lo and behold, right now we also have 2 tropical disturbances being tracked now by the National Hurricane Center. Tropical disturbance number 1 is emerging in the central tropical Atlantic, and over a 7-day period has a 10% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone. Still rather low chance of formation, but as quiet as the tropics have been lately, this is a little bit more activity. And a second tropical disturbance is now emerging from Africa in the eastern tropical Atlantic. It's expected to move off the west coast of Africa in the next day or so, and over the next 7 days has a 38% chance of tropical cyclone development. All right, and last of all, let's talk a little bit about the wave forecast for this week for the Outer Banks, getting closer to home here. And just to recap, waves are expected to build to 2 to 3 feet Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with some larger waves possible on those south-facing beaches such as Frisco. So we'll have to keep an eye on the waves. Hopefully they do improve as expected. And as we conclude the wave report, I'd like to ask you guys to please do everything you can to help speed our transition to clean energy being wind, water, solar, and electric vehicles. This clean energy transition will help fight back the terrible impacts of climate crisis driven by fossil fuel burning, and will also help protect our coastlines from those impacts being rising sea levels, more intense storms, and harm to ocean health from ocean heat waves and ocean acidification. All right, so thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report, and I hope you guys do get out into the waters and enjoy yourselves and catch some great rides. Thank you for joining me once again.